Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go in Santa Clara. Here's Sky Moore on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Tigers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield. Right. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's Purdy to throw. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go.
They send a man in motion.
Go ahead, go ahead. 21.
On third down, Purdy. He rolls to his right. That's completed right side. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Piniero's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Just kind of a confidence builder. An offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. Now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Dak off the play fake. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Second down, here's Prescott again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
This is third.
Prescott now to throw on third down. On the move, headed right. This is brought in at the 15. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 47 on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
First down, here's Dak. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams with field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Throwing again is Dak. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Prescott takes off with it. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
47.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already...
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
Dallas.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Prescott's going to throw for it. And he makes the catch. The two-point conversion try is good.
Cowboys 8.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Motion the tight end over. Back to the air on second. Purdy. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. DeRon has it. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Prescott, quick throw, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Working quickly here.
On the pickup, brings up second and 2 at the 49ers.
Death to the air here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
42-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
A gain of 17 yards.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Sends this to the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers take a slim 2-point lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, a run with Williams. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. 10-8 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at first down here. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast. That's Lamb running slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here. Prescott now on third down. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. First down from the 42.
Is a turnover on downs.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Putting a receiver in motion. On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Purdy on the play action. Has it down close. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push this to an 8-point game. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
The 49ers will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly. Right on the spot.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Williams to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Prescott now on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So that brings up second down. They go with Williams on a counter. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Air it out on third. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Pickett. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. George Pickens the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Galindo to return it. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
21. Get set.
On the ground to begin the drive to McCaffrey. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. The 49ers with the lead here at Levi Stadium. First down throw by Purdy. Looking slant route, complete. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. From the gun, McCaffrey. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Completed to his running back. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Pretty throwing here on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space with nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6.
49ers 16. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Galindo to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun is Purdy. Getting out to his left. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll run here following the penalty. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers tie it in the final minute of the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. And they could have taken the lead, but he misses the point after.
That ties the game at 22. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First down, here's Dak. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Brian Schottenheimer wants his guys to get two more here.
The Cowboys will line up.
Keeping it on the ground. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on two more to their lead.
49ers 22. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Rindo to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. This one's quickly to Jennings. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. San Francisco calls it second timeout. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's a man downfield, it's Jennings. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. First down, Purdy to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeout. So they can try a field goal now before halftime.
A 33-yard attempt.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And that gets them back within 5. That That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Dak off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
It's a gain of 3.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Dak now from the gun.
And the Cowboy first down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down. Give to Williams from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. Yes! First and 10.
Dak to the air here. Screen here for Williams. Room to run inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Prescott's going to throw for it. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And he'll get it up to the 27. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story. And right now, that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Purdy on first down. Headed out right. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
49er, first down.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Connecting on the slant. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
12 yards. That's another 49er, first down.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He's got it in the red zone. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trail at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not above the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Looking quickly here.
And the 49er, first down. First down and goal to go.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
3rd and goal, McCaffrey. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down. Offense in a hurry up here. On third down, here's Williams. And he'll be down near the 38-yard line before going down. And dose of the hurry up here. Play action now for Prescott. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. George Pickens, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's looking deep once again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught by Williams. Has the first and breaks through midfield. And he has this solo way down to the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Play action, Prescott. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A pickup of 17, and that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Third down, Niners going with some dime coverage here.
Here we go. Kill. Here we go, 47, 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. They did it! He made the interception! Jason Pinnock picks it. It's a foot race. To the 30. He's at the 10. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Niners 40, Cowboys 36. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Right side. Ferguson's got it. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 36.
First down. Here's Dak. Forced out to his right. On the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Offense to the line fast. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. We've set it downs for them from the 31. Williams now on first and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Eyes time, rolling right. And they bring him down around the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. San Francisco calls it second timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed out first and 10.
Get set, up.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So first down from the 41. Purdy throwing here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Offense to the line for second down. Slot man motioned over.
What's up?
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy on third and short. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Get set.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned. When a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
You've set it downs for them from the 31. Throwing on first is Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 3. At the 38-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Lamb brings it in yet again. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Gotta be smart. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
There we go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run. Brings up 2nd down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Back to throw. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys jump in front late. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Get set, get set.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Now with 2 seconds left, we've got whistles and we've got a timeout. And up next, you'd assume a field goal trying to force overtime.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The kick is good. He got it. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 39-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Prescott now on 3rd down. The 49ers rush gets home and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
14 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
On the handoff, this is Williams. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down. Looking quickly here.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action now for Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
Prescott sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And they make the tackle at the 38. And goes to the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Williams on the carry. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He has room past the 25. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
They'll run. This is Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Dak. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing now. Brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Here he is to throw. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott to sneak it. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys claim a 6-point lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
Well, I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Complete at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
49ers 43. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
Aubrey
Cowboys.
now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own
All right, working from the gun to
26-yard
start. First and 10.
Get set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
He was tackled at the
Moving
27
quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain
Now
of
the throw.
brings up third and 3.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down. Working quickly here.
Tackle made by Dante Fowler.
From the gun is Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys are going to have possession starting at the 10. They've battled each other all game long, Brock, but the coverage, some with a couple of surprises up their sleeve for this QB, stealing possession there with the pick.
And there's always a look or two, Kate, that doesn't get used much during the game. A way to disguise the coverage and trick those QB's eyes into seeing something that wasn't there. What better spot to break that out than right now in overtime? Right here, right now, like Van Halen used to say.
So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
You have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze antics like a that's bringing me down. I went to he said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Now Mahomes. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun, it's Hurts. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Chiefs nothing. Jake Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sidney Brown with it.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Hey, easy, 63, bang.
Throwing is Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Mahomes. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Hurts. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Up the middle with Barkley. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back at their own 17. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
But he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
43, 15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time.
Hey, 15, yellow.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 14-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 11 yards out. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
First down. First and 10.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
It's now
Second and 10.
Yellow, come back.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. $17-0 our score after one. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
Fight on these two. Yellow.
Back to throw again. This is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, Ripley. Hero 15.
Mahomes will throw for it. That's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When they moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats
Touchdown, Philadelphia! A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for two.
Will set up for the two-point
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Hurts will throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
That keeps the score. Eagles 23, Chiefs 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Yellow. Attack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Burt sets up to throw it. Smith catches left side. No gain on the play. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Great, set. I know you want. Delta.
3rd and short to give it a tight end. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Grant Calcaterra taking it in. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football. And right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way gap. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
First and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This is 2nd and 8. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that's caught left side by the tight end Ray. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now Mahomes. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, they got him again. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen a demonstrated time of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. throw. Mahomes will do it himself. And he's able to get out to the 32. Run down there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Breaks through the contact. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now a 3rd and 6. Hurts. That is caught. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Eagles.
Chillin'.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Good. Set. 180. 63. Count up, get it.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
But we know the guys up front have to protect when it's a pass play, but it's really out wide. Sometimes you're going to swing a tight end or maybe even offensive tackle to get out there, but most of the time it's fellow wide receivers, and they really weren't up to the task there, were they?
Do you like that call on your own side of the field?
I don't mind that call at all, just about anywhere. But the key is you have to have the confidence, and then they have to execute their blocking assignments. Otherwise, you get the end result we just saw there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Right.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg.
That's caught right side by Worthy.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Mahomes going to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. up second.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
That's into the hands of Worthy. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he says, we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that. Things take.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown.